Did you know? The traditional production of lacquer. Seed oil is one of the practices that has been passed down for centuries among rural communities in southwestern China. The lacquer tree, or Toxicodendron vernicifluum, has been cultivated in China since ancient times, mainly because its sap was used to make natural lacquer for furniture, bowls, and various handcrafted items. However, people living in mountainous regions such as Guizhou, Sichuan, Hunan, and parts of Yunnan also discovered another use for this tree by turning its seeds into vegetable oil for cooking. Traditionally, the fruits were harvested once they had fully ripened in late autumn. After harvesting, the fruits were sun-dried until the outer skin could be easily separated from the seeds. The seeds were then thoroughly washed and dried under the sun for several more days to reduce their moisture content. Once completely dry, the seeds were slowly roasted over a wood-fired stove. This careful roasting process helped bring out their natural aroma while making it easier to extract the oil. The next step was to crush or grind the seeds using a stone mortar or a traditional wooden grinder until they became small pieces. The crushed seeds were then wrapped in thick cloth and pressed with a simple wooden press. The extracted oil was collected in clay containers and left to settle so the sediment could sink to the bottom. It was then carefully filtered, producing a clear golden yellow oil that was ready to be used for cooking. In the past, especially when animal fats or other vegetable oils were difficult to obtain, lacquer seed oil became one of the most valuable sources of cooking fat for rural families. It was used to stir-fry vegetables, prepare soups, fry foods, and even make traditional dishes such as lacquer oil chicken. Besides adding its unique flavor, the oil also helped provide much-needed energy for people living in the mountains. This tradition reflects the wisdom of Chinese communities in making full use of the natural resources around them. Although the lacquer tree is best known worldwide for producing high-quality natural lacquer, rural communities also found a way to turn its seeds into a valuable cooking oil. It's important to know that the edible product comes from the seeds, not the tree's sap, because the sap contains urushiol, a substance that can cause skin irritation. This story may have come to an end, but the history and traditions it left behind will continue to live on. Thank you for joining me on this journey. See you again in the next story.